Every single year during the International Coffee Day, we celebrate Kahawa Festival. It's a very unique, colorful, one-of-a-kind coffee extravaganza where we celebrate all things coffee. And you, if you come through, you get a chance to have exciting coffee tours and tasting and hiking and live music and pretty much everything. The fashion, the ambience, the people, it's booming, just like coffee. You've got to get energized and ready. Not to forget, of course, a comprehensive experience of coffee cultures across the region. And I have two experienced people about coffee who are here to tell me all I need to know. Hey, guys.
Hello.
So let's introduce ourselves. Yes.
My name is Millicent Onjoro. I'm a coffee promotion specialist. Yeah.
My name is Anne Wambui. I'm a barista stroke liquorer.
Okay. So let's talk about why this extravaganza, why this festival even takes place.
So Kahawa Festival is about celebrating coffee as a beverage and everything about coffee.
Yeah.
So we do it because we are a coffee growing nation, and we also want to become a coffee drinking nation. So we want to promote local consumption of coffee during, like we want Kenyans to be more of coffee drinkers because we're already producing the best coffee in the world.
Oh, yes, that is.
Yes.
Okay, I don't know if is it the very best though?
Yeah, it's
Look
actually...
at Anne saying, yes, it is. It has to
quality.
be. Yes, but I don't think Kenyans actually enjoy the very best quality of what we actually export.
Yes,
Because,
actually.
right?
Yeah, they don't, and that's why we are up to creating the awareness, because most of them don't, because they don't know they can access it, and they actually don't know where to get it, and they don't know how to brew it, and that's what we are all about, showing them like they can still get the good coffee and taste it and brew it at the comfort of their houses.
Yes.
Yes.
And this is happening where?
At Fairview Coffee Estate. It's a farm just 17 kilometers from Nairobi along Kiambu Road. So that's where the coffee extravaganza is going to be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we have goats to thank for coffee, apparently, because in the 9th century, there was a herdsman somewhere in Ethiopia, and his goats were eating the, what is it called, the coffee,
the coffee berries.
Yes,
Yeah.
and then now
He
the
was
goats
actually
started,
eating the leaves.
right?
Yeah.
So it was the berries.
Yeah.
Oh, it was the cherries.
When they are ripe, they're called cherries.
Okay, so I'm not sure which one the goats were eating. So between the cherries and the berries, they ate those ones, they got excited.
Yeah, sure.
And then now, the herdsman was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
Wamekula nini? And that's how it began.
Yeah, sure. So, you know, with coffee, whether it is, actually the roasted coffee has the highest level of caffeine level, but still we have another trending beverage called cascara, which is made from the outer skin, which is called the pulp. So that outer skin is the red one. So if the red cover, which is called the pulp, has caffeine level, it means that even the cherry, it has caffeine as well. So that is why the goats became hyper.
Okay.
Yes.
So, I mean, then how has coffee, consumption or the coffee tourism, how has that fared on after, Fairview launched this festival?
So the coffee tasting was launched at Fairview Coffee Estate. You know what is happening in Kenya right now with coffee? Like everyone is approaching the coffee to do other things like real estate, real estate, plant avocados or cabbages or whatever. But we thought of, because actually the reason they're doing that is because coffee production costs are going really high, and so we were looking for other ways of making the coffee profitable.
Yes.
And by boosting local consumption and also getting revenues. And it's actually what we borrowed is like the wine tasting business in South Africa, where tourists travel there to taste wine and then they can still buy like the wine from the farm. So it's a similar thing we borrowed from there. So visitors come to the farm, they get to be taken through very comprehensive coffee tours. They learn about how coffee is grown, how coffee is produced. They get to taste different brands of coffee. And the good thing is that they can get to buy the coffee at the farm with the knowledge of how to get the best from the coffee. So that's how the idea came about. And it's something that we would also want other coffee farmers to invent or to join us on, and also young people to embrace coffee farming and the whole production of coffee, the whole chain of coffee production in Kenya, so that young people can be involved in the whole production chain. Yeah.
All right. So in a bit, we're actually going to go over there and start tasting all of this coffee you keep talking about. And the studio smells amazing. Can I just say that right now? It smells amazing. It really, really does. And then you mentioned wine, and then I remembered reading somewhere that the original definition of coffee actually meant wine, and it was from Yemen. They're the ones who defined it first.
Yeah.
And then the most expensive coffee is made from cat poop.
Yes.
Anne,
yeah.
Will explain. How?
So what happens is this cat is called civet. So it chews the cherries when they are ripe, and then it pops. Then it is roasted. After roasting, you get, it is called kopi luwak.
Below.
Yes.
That is
Coffee
the coffee name, yeah. And so it is very much expensive. Like
So-
half a pound goes for about $100.
Let's like when we're
Like
talking about a
in-
cup, how much would that be? Like a mug.
In most cases, they don't sell it in.
Oh,
in-
you have to, yeah.
Yeah,
I
you
can
have
imagine.
you have to buy like half a kilo. That is the least they can sell, and it is going for about $100. You
That's
can
an equivalent
imagine.
of 10K for half
Yeah,
a kilo.
you can
of
imagine,
coffee.
yeah. Whereas here in Kenya, we
Forget
also-
food. It's
very expensive.
I have refused. And then, you know, I mean, the other thing that people talk about is coffee is unhealthy for you. But then as I was reading somewhere, it said that researchers found that older patients with high level of caffeine in their blood were more likely to avoid Alzheimer's. And, you know, studies shows that caffeine has positive effects on type 2 diabetes and Parkinson's disease. Is that
Yeah,
true?
It's true.
Oh, okay.
Actually, coffee has health benefits.
Okay.
Like if you're a regular consumer of coffee, you don't get dementia in old age. If you're a regular consumer of coffee, then you don't get the toothaches that most of the people experience. And also, coffee also helps in the people who have like the joint problems, yeah, with the caffeine level. It helps with the people who have like arthritis and so. Yeah, so I'll say, yeah, coffee has health benefits.
All right, okay. And then it keeps you up all night and all day. All right, so let's go and, you know, check out some of the drinks that you guys have brewed for us. Well, not the drinks. Yeah. Friday. All right, so come over on this side, guys. Come, Anne. All right, so now tell me about, you have to stand on this side so that the camera will get our shot. Oh, was this supposed to be more? Oh, this is very, very strong. I wish we would get a shot of what we are seeing here, Jack. So that would be really, really cool. But then this is what you buy and then you just brew at home if you're an avid coffee lover, right?
Actually, this one is something that you can buy at home. It's called a French press or a cafetiere. You can brew these at the comfort of your home, where you just scoop about one teaspoon of coffee per 1 cup, like this cup, yeah? And then you put your boiled water. You let it sit for about 3 minutes, then you push down this plunger. It's very easy to make. And there's something that you can make at the comfort of your zone or of your home. Like you don't have to have like an espresso machine or the filter-based machine.
Yeah.
You don't really have to have those expensive machines.
And it's actually a similar method you could do even with your sufuria, provided you have very good coffee, let it sit in hot water, and there you go, you have your good cup of coffee.
You know, I live in Kiambu.
Yeah.
All this, I'll just go, I'll just be plucking and move for them with that sufuria.
And chew them.
What is the most consumed, you know, coffee in this country?
I would say medium roast.
Medium roast.
Yeah. For
And that
those
is
who
what
take
we have
coffee.
here.
Yeah, but in restaurants they do
The dark
roast.
Okay, I'm just gonna taste it with a spoon because it's very hot.
Okay,
I'll tell
Amina,
you-
let's show you how to go around.
Okay, oh, there's a style.
I know you really want to get caffeinated, but
I don't. I really don't. I just don't want to ban.
So you remember I mentioned that coffee tasting is somehow close.
Oh, you have to turn this way. People can't see
Oh,
you.
it's-
Yes.
Yeah,
Finish.
so like coffee tasting is like similar to wine tasting. So what we're demonstrating here is, okay, actually let me start by giving you the good characteristics of a good coffee, which is what you would be looking for here. So good coffee should have a good body, a good flavor, good aroma, and like a good mouthfeel.
Okay.
So, and for you to get those characteristics of coffee, you have to let it sit in hot water so that those
Alright.
nutrients diffuse.
No
And then now
problem.
how you get to taste the
Yeah.
aroma of the coffee
Yeah.
is by breaking the crust. Let Anne show you like how to break the crust.
wow.
So
And then
the
you can
crust
taste the aroma of the
broken?
coffee.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, wow.
So
Yeah.
when you brew your coffee,
Yes.
this is what you get.
At the
it's called a
top.
crust. So you
Yeah.
have to break it to ensure that you get the aroma.
You understand?
Yeah.
So now, if people go for the festival, they'll get to see all this and learn all
Everything.
this.
Sure.
So
Yes.
how much are the tickets?
We're giving the tickets at 1,000 Kenya shillings only, and you
Okay.
get to go through this whole experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
And
So
it's a family event?
it's a family event.
Okay.
Even kids get to learn about coffee. Every Kenyan is welcome to just come and celebrate this heritage of ours. Tomorrow
Fantastic.
from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m.
Where?
At
Directions?
Fairview Coffee Estate along Kiambu Road, just on your second right hand after KIST. KIST is Kiambu Institute of Science and Technology, and it's just 17 kilometers drive from Nairobi CBD. Yeah. So hope to see you there tomorrow, and you'll get to celebrate all these cultures around coffee. You'll get to do this, what Amina is doing, checking on the aroma of coffee and sipping
Okay.
the coffee. You can actually now, what I was
Yeah.
saying about the...
Hey, I like what you're doing, but we're out of time, unfortunately.
It's okay.
Please make sure
Yeah.
that you do go and attend the Coffee Festival. It's one of a kind. It is something that you want to go and, of course, experience. All right, so there it is. It's happening tomorrow. So get your tickets and go for the Kahawa Festival. It's all about coffee and culture, and just get to enjoy the experience.